Hi all, it's Karen and
Flip up.
here for Karen and Bluto's not another review channel. A review of Bluto's favorite new movie.
I know what that is.
What?
Orphan First Kill.
No, because I haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
So nah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
I didn't know there was 2,000 of them. Texas Chainsaw has 2,000 parts.
Well, it's just the year this one came out in 2022. It was a Netflix movie. It is rated R. Says it's a horror thriller.
It's retarded.
Hour and 23 minutes, the longest hour and 23 minutes of my life, if I remember
I
correctly.
thought you like this.
No. This one got a whopping 31% of Rotten Tomatoes, and I can
This was kind of cool.
totally get why. So, if
I
you
actually wanted.
go
Sorry.
ahead,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Nope.
No, what were you going to say?
I actually wanted to like this. I really did. I really tried. But if you really sit and think about it, basically it's like Halloween,
Which Halloween?
2018.
Oh,
When they brought Laurie Strode back,
oh.
they tried to bring Sully back, and it's not even her.
Well, the original actress has passed away, right?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go.
Yeah. That's
I'll be
as
quiet.
as Bluto was saying. It was kind of like they were trying to capitalize off of what Halloween 2018 did by
Which is
kind
better.
of reviving the series, bringing back an original, character
No.
from the original movie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
Laurie Strode was Jamie Lee Curtis. It was actually her.
no, but I meant I said character, not
Oh.
actress. I meant character.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
I mean, like I said, I think with
What if
Halloween,
Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis wouldn't have been in it? It'd have been some other person.
I don't know. I don't think it would have worked, and
Nope.
I think that's part of why the Halloween
Worked.
has worked with the Halloween.
Because it's
Halloween
her.
Kills,
It's
and
always been her.
Halloween Ends is going to be coming out next month,
You don't
which
watch it.
I'm excited to see. But this one is like they tried to,
Copy that.
I think they tried to duplicate the formula, but also with
I hate the
this,
characters.
yeah, that's just it. There was like the characters that were in this, I couldn't root for any of them.
Not even Leatherface.
Basically, what happens in this one,
Okay.
and I don't even know how if this is going to be spoiler free or not. To tell
Who
you the
cares?
truth, I don't even know how long this review
Don't
is going
even
to
watch
be
this.
because this movie sucked. I can't. I'm not even. I'm
It
not
was worse
even.
than part 4.
Yeah, I think I'd rather watch part 4 again, and I hate part 4.
Just watch Matthew McConaughey go, wee, 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 wee.
But basically, what happens? You have these 4 douchebag characters. I mean, there's these 2 that are like chefs that basically kind of have like a food truck. The one female chef character, her sister's with them, and the male chef, his fiance's with them.
I don't understand.
Basically, they kind of buy the town where the massacre happened, I guess, or the town right outside of where it happened, because it's basically gone to shit. So they buy it dirt cheap with plans of like opening a restaurant there, I guess, with them cooking, because apparently they're well known on
I must have really
the
missed out on
media
this.
world. And well, it's been a while since I even watched this, but I just
I thought they were opening
I
a
just
rave.
remember some things that you said, and they were planning on selling off the other properties to other people that want to open businesses there. And they're basically they bought this town dirt cheap. And basically they're working with this realtor that's bringing in this bus, and they're going to, basically they're planning on making a mint off of this by selling off the property and, reviving the town. Well, they end up running into the one handyman character that's supposed to be helping them with some of this stuff. Kind of don't get off on the right foot. I mean, it's so, them being millennials, I guess is the best way to put it, and them classifying him as a hillbilly redneck. I mean, there is a shit ton of stereotypes in this movie,
I just want to hate it.
I think, and it's just like
I really hate it.
some of the stuff is just ridiculously just cliche,
It's not even funny.
overdone. It's just.
Honestly, go on.
Anyways, they get to the town, find out their handyman is the guy they kind of had words with. They kind of try to mend fences. Well, it turns out there's a woman still living in what was considered the old orphanage. And they're like, you have to get out. We bought this whole town. And she kept insisting, no, 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 I paid everything. I get to stay. And it's just this old woman who's probably in her 70s. And she has a grown man living there that she said was just never adopted. So he's kind of become her son. And she kept insisting that no, she paid everything. Well, how it all started is there was a Confederate flag hanging up, and the one chef character who
I hate
is
him.
African American
Sorry.
got bent out of
I'm
shape
going to
about
say it.
it. So he basically broke into the house.
I hate him.
Well, it ends up like they get the sheriff trying to get them kicked out, and she's still insisting, no, I everything's squared away. We can stay and everything. And um, basically comes out she ends up the old woman has a medical emergency. So her son comes, carries her out to the ambulance.
And who's your son?
If you can't guess who the son is,
I'm sorry.
the fiance ends up riding with the ambulance to kind of take care of things. Well, the other female partner chef is like, "Are you sure we have this place? Are you sure you have all the deeds?" So he goes and he's checking. Well,
Oops.
he can't find the deed for this place. And he goes, well, not all of them came through, but yeah, we have it all. We have it all. Well, the handyman starts to question, like, okay, did you just try to throw a woman out who legitimately owned her home, causing her to have a medical emergency?
Yes.
So basically, it comes out the ambulance gets into some sort of no, the woman dies on the way to the hospital. Her son, if you haven't guessed who is Leatherface, basically loses his shit and kills everybody. But before the fiance dies, she gets on the CB and she's like, "Oh my God, he's wearing her face," because he takes the old woman out and cuts her face off and starts wearing it
I
like
don't
a
understand that.
mask, which is kind of odd if she took care of him. But anyways, um, well somehow they had been at this gas station earlier, and the gas station person hears this, so he calls Sally, who became a Texas Ranger apparently after she had her mental breakdown.
That's stupid.
So she
I'm
ends
sorry.
up heading to the town, thinking, okay, this is my chance to get my revenge. You know, you killed my brother, you killed my friends. You know, that's that bullshit. Well, anyways, yes, sir.
No question.
What?
So this is supposed to be Leatherface in the first one.
I believe so, because I think this is supposed to be like a direct sequel from the first one, kind of like with
And you say his mother would be 70.
no, he was living with some foster woman. It
Oh,
wasn't
that
his
was his mom.
mother. No, it was
Oh,
some foster, because she mentions like he showed up one day,
oh.
and then somehow it
Okay.
comes out it was kind of after the Sawyer family was
I followed.
killed or
I
whatever.
missed that.
Anyways, he ends up, killing everybody in the ambulance, eventually getting back to town, starts taking everybody out, long and short of it. Um, they basically sell off all the properties before he gets back, and they're supposed to be partying and celebrating.
I hate that part.
Well, here the female chef, like I said, I can't remember half their names, not that it's important because I didn't care, actually starts going through the house, the orphanage. She actually finds the deed that they did pay, and the
So
woman.
the kids are bad.
So they actually fucked up.
So they deserve to die.
And so basically, like the handyman kind of takes like the keys to the bus, like any forms of transportation, because he's like, you guys basically committed murder, and you're going to be held accountable. Well, then it kind of comes down. Leatherface gets to town and starts taking everybody out. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, there's the scene where like he corners everybody on the
Everybody's seen
the
that part.
party bus. If you've seen the previews, and everyone's
That part's
like,
kind of
they're
lame.
videotaping it.
That's lame.
I'm like, okay,
You probably like that.
so cliche. No, because I would be like, no, I'm not doing that. Basically, what it comes down to then, Sally does eventually show up, and I think by the time she gets there, it's literally the two sisters that are left alive. Because even like the handyman got taken out at one point.
Yeah, he was important.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised, but I think he was trying to stop what Leatherface was doing, because actually it was funny.
Why?
He got back to the Leatherface got back to the house and started tearing out a wall, and here his chainsaw was in the wall. So I guess he hid it in the wall like
After 40 years.
40
Works
some
pretty good.
year, whatever. But yeah, it works. It's not rusted. It starts right up.
Like 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, Sally gets there, is basically confronting him, and then she kind of realizes he doesn't even remember who the fuck she is.
Yeah, so she just wasted all her time.
So basically, she kind of is just like realizing, like, I just wasted my whole life for you not to even realize who I am or why I'm here.
Exactly.
So basically, they kind of face off. She basically gets killed eventually. I mean,
Yeah, that was kind of weak.
yeah, it was kind of that. The whole part was totally pointless. And then, like, it just comes down to the two sisters. You actually think the one's dead, the other one's
I don't
trying
like them.
to escape.
They're
The
annoying.
other one shows up. Okay, they think they kill him. They're trying. It goes the next morning. They have a self-driving car, so they're gonna go ahead and drive home. Well, all of a sudden, as they're getting ready to leave town, Leatherface reaches into the one side of the car with the chef sister, pulls her out of the
The chef sister.
car. Well, I don't remember their names. And the other sister turns around and is like screaming, and he just beheads her. And the other chick just keeps going in the automated
It'd be
car.
cool if it wasn't so fake.
And then there's a little cutaway scene. I can't remember if it was at the end of the credits or during the credits of Leatherface returning to the Sawyer house. So I don't know if they're planning a sequel,
No, it'll be another reboot.
you know, or what. I don't know what else they can do, because I
Leatherface will be a
mean,
woman.
that was 4. But yeah, it was awful. It was god awful. Don't waste your time. I think I pretty much told you everything in a nutshell.
Okay.
Literally, there's 2
Bye.
survivors with Leatherface and the other chick, and actually, this was a movie where I couldn't even root for a single character. So that is it for this review. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when I post new content. Help share my page. I would be greatly appreciated. Are you picking your toe jams or brushing your hair?
I'm itchy.
Oh. If there's something out there you want us to talk about, watch, put it down in the comments. We'll check it out. Maybe, if we can find it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.